Trump has doubled down on his threat of military action in Nigeria over alleged targeted killings of Christians in the West African nation. On October 31, Trump redesignated Nigeria as a country of particular concern in response to claims of a Christian genocide in the country. He had warned the Nigerian government to act fast to end the killing of Christians in the country. Hours later, Trump said he's not ruling out airstrikes or boots on the ground in furtherance of his plan to completely wipe out Islamic terrorists killing Christians in Nigeria. In a video message on Wednesday behind a lectern bearing the seal of his office, Trump condemned the killings attributed to radical Islamic groups and threatened immediate consequences if Nigerian authorities fail to act decisively. Trump reiterated that the U.S. will halt all aid assistance to Nigeria should the violence continue, adding that there will be hell to pay. He instructed the U.S. Department of War to prepare for possible military action, emphasizing that any intervention will be vicious and sweet. Trump described Christianity in Nigeria as facing an existential crisis. Now, what's the latest update on that? Latest update is that a fresh U.S. Congress bill has recommended targeted sanctions and other restrictive measures on individuals and entities who lawmakers say are responsible for severe violations of religious freedom in Nigeria. The bill named the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, MACBAN, and the Miyetti Allah Kotal Hore as erring entities. Sanctions recommended in members of the groups include visa bans and asset freezes. Smith Christopher, member of the House of Representatives, introduced the bill on Tuesday while commending U.S. President Donald Trump for redesignating Nigeria a country of particular concern, CPC. In the bill, Christopher added that the U.S. also places Fulani ethnic militias operating in Benue and Plateau State on the Entities of Particular Concern (EPC) list under the International Religious Freedom Act. EPCs are non-state actors that have engaged in particular severe violations of religious freedom under U.S. laws. Now, some previously designated EPCs include Boko Haram, the Houthis, ISIS, Sahel, ISIS West Africa, and the Taliban. The bill came the same day as an announcement from Ted Cruz, U.S. Senator, who vowed to hold Nigerian officials accountable over claims of a Christian genocide. So that is the latest. You can call me Solo, you can call me Mr. Solo, you can call me Souls, you can call me Mr. Souls, but officially I am Solomon of Fem. Welcome to Matters. If you're just tuning in, this is Matters on Voice of the People 90.3 FM, and let me reintroduce the topic for discussion. U.S. President Donald Trump has doubled down on his threat of military action in Nigeria over alleged targeted Christians of killing of Christians in the West African nation. On October 31, Trump redesignated Nigeria as a country of particular concern in response to claims of a Christian genocide in the country. He had warned the Nigerian government to act fast to end the killings of Christians in the country. Hours later, Trump said he's not ruling out airstrikes or boots on the ground in furtherance of his plan to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists killing Nigerians and killing Christians in Nigerians. Now, the latest on this, which is a point of reference to what we're going to be talking about today, is a fresh U.S. Congress bill has recommended targeted sanctions and other restrictive measures on individuals and entities who lawmakers say are responsible for severe violations of religious freedom in Nigeria. The bill named the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, MACBAN, and the Miyetti Allah Hotel Hore as erring entity. Sanctions recommended on members of the group include visa bans and asset freezes. Smith Christopher, member of the House of Representatives, introduced the bill on Tuesday while commending U.S. President Donald Trump on redesignating Nigeria a country of particular concern, CPC. In the bill, Christopher added that the U.S. also places Fulani ethnic militias operating in Benue and Plateau State on the entities of particular concerns APC lists under the International Religious Freedom Act. For further explanation, APCs are non-state actors that have engaged in particularly severe violations of religious freedom under U.S. law. Some previously designated APCs include Boko Haram, the Houthis, ISIS Sahel, ISIS West Africa, and the Taliban. Now, joining me to help analyze this is Professor of Accounting, Banking and Finance, British American University, Florida, USA, financial and also a financial analyst. Of course, he's a current affairs analyst. We're talking about Professor Raymond Adegboyega. Professor, thank you very much for joining us on the show today.
Good afternoon.
Okay. Now, I don't want us to start sounding like a broken record, because this issue has been the national discourse for at least 3 weeks now. And when we thought we've exhausted almost everything exhaustible as far as the issue is concerned, more updates, continuing to pop up. And the latest update, obviously, is the fact that a new U.S. bill seeks visa ban and asset freeze of Miyetti Allah and over Christian prosecution claim. But first of all, let me ask you, because since this is the first time you and I are talking on this issue, let me first hear your overview of the claim on Christian genocide. While personally, I agree that there is a genocide in Nigeria. I don't particularly agree, that's in my personal opinion, I don't particularly agree that the genocide is deliberately targeted as Christians. While we don't know the ratio of Christian to Muslims being killed, we know that while lots of Christians are being killed, there have been some Muslims that have been killed too. Maybe some may say caught in the crossfire, but either way, some Muslims too have been killed. But what is your opinion about this? Do you think there is a Christian genocide in Nigeria?
Thank you so much. In the first instance, there's something you have to realize. This thing is beyond of what the people are saying. They say genocide or killing of the Christians. It has what we call an innuendo, hidden meaning, and that's why Nigeria needs to be very, very careful. You have to realize that for U.S. government, especially Trump, to actually identify Nigeria as a terrorist state, it means a lot, and it goes beyond this turn of the Christians in the north or in Nigeria. It goes beyond that, and that's why we don't have to take this thing with seriousness unless we are looking for trouble. The reason is this, because we have to realize that the problem of Nigeria since Trump came to power, Trump has been looking for an issue to actually name Nigeria and target Nigeria as a terrorist country. We are the only something of that nature. But it's almost restricted to this level at this present time. But one thing I have said that what is our military intelligence doing to know what are the causes of this and what are the actually resulted to this issue for US government to raise this issue to this level? These are the things that we need to be very careful about. And that's why we need to take it all seriously, because it goes beyond killing of the Christian, it goes beyond genocide. And what they are now doing this, because we have been having a so many contradictory messages as regards to this thing. So, as a man, it goes beyond that, and we need to be very, very careful.
But it looks like you're avoiding the question directly. You're trying to be careful with your words. Do you think that?
I'm not trying to be careful with my words. What I'm saying is that the person, because what you ask me is that John fought as a generation of Christian. It goes beyond that. I'm telling you, that's why I will go to that, because that's why I have to realize that the federal government of Nigeria needs to be taking so serious, but don't take me sorry. It can backfire to something that we are not expecting. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to mind my words or try to keep my words. No. What I'm saying the message is that I'm just starting on that level.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm hearing.
Looks like you're having a little problem with your audio. It's as if you're too close to the microphone of your phone or something, because it we can hardly hear you. It's like you're too close to your phone or something. It's
No, I'm using my phone. My earpiece.
Oh, you're using
Don't
your
understand.
earpiece.
I'm using my phone. I'm not close to my phone.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
Let me make a suggestion. Can you see if you can disconnect with your earpiece and probably use the phone directly? Let's see.
If I use phone directly, it will not clear so much.
Oh,
Are you hearing me?
yeah. We can hardly hear you. We can hardly hear you. Unfortunately, it's quite loud. It's bouncing on our speakers. So because of that,
Hey,
yes, it's quite.
now, what's happening now?
It's still the same. It's still the same thing. It's still the same thing.
Maybe let me do something. Let me remove the earpiece so that you can hear me better.
Exactly. Let's
Let me remove the
give you a
earpiece.
moment to remove the earpiece. Let's see if the sound will be better.
Let's see whether the sound is better.
Yeah, because we can hardly hear you.
Hello?
Oh, I think this is better.
It's better.
This is much better, sir.
It's okay.
Okay. So, what were you saying again? You were saying it's beyond Christian genocide. It's beyond.
It's beyond this thing. Let me tell you why I say beyond Christian genocide, or because of this thing. Because we have to realize one thing in the first instance, that how is it that how did the American government reach to that level to say Nigeria has been, they are persecuting Christians to the level that US will be coming from actually avenge for them. That's it. I'm going. That's why you see that it's beyond that. You understand? Because if a whole government, a whole country is now coming to actually force himself or try to attack another country because of killing of the Christians, then you have to realize that something might have been happening underneath and for a long time. And in Nigeria, we all witness how the Boko Haram are actually brutalizing some Christians in the north. Even in the southwest now, we see some areas, some churches being burned, some areas even in the southeast. You understand? So that's why I'm saying that this thing now is beyond. If you don't take it with seriousness, the federal government has to take it with seriousness and try to find a way to make sure that they actually find a solution to this thing. If they don't do it, what is our strength of the army that we are talking, and they are coming to our home? We are not meeting them. These are the areas we have to be very careful. That's why we say, I'm saying it, and I'm starting that we have to take it all with seriousness to make sure that we don't allow that tension to reach a level that the United States of America will actually come to Nigeria and attack. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at it. We all know that to be honest, in Nigeria, are the people happy with the government? They are not happy with the government. So that's why people don't, there's a nonchalant to all these things. And if you don't know the implication, what's our strength? Outside the civil war that we fought, and that was so many decades ago, have we ever faced any external attack? Have we ever faced any external problems as regards to the military attack? We have been there, and then we are talking about US. We are not talking about any other African country, any other country. We are talking about the United States. that if they come, there's no way. And it's only a pity that the masses that actually suffering now will be the more that will be more affected. That's my area. So what I'm saying is we have to make sure that what is beyond killing of the Christian and is beyond genocide. That's where I perceive it.
Okay. Now, since after the World War II, the world has basically been according to how the U.S. dictates. So they've basically been like the big brother slash the military of the world, policing the world, and different presidents of the U.S. have had different approach to how they want the world to be according to the U.S. But since after 9/11, where the attack on the Twin Tower, the U.S. have been particularly became much more aggressive in dealing with countries that they perceived having kind of or housing religious extremism. And again, different presidents have had a way to deal with that. But since Trump came into power, it's like Trump has upped the ante a little compared to his predecessor. And still, do you think the U.S. have every right, no matter what is going on in any other country? Do you think the U.S. have every right to invade or to I don't want to use the word invade, because someone has said the U.S. didn't particularly, President Donald Trump didn't use that particular language, but still force itself on any country without first negotiating. Do you think the U.S. still have a right to do that, irrespective of what's going on in the country?
Can I say something? If you still remember, during the Reagan era, something happened in Iraq, and Reagan went to bomb in Iraq, and just after bombing Iraq, he now went to the House of Representatives also, and he just announced that I don't want to announce to tell you the members of the representative that the U.S. army is not already bombed Iraq now. I said, no, they have done it. And they just yanning the bomb, just telling them. So, America is a country that they can do and undo. Whether they have the right or not, they have, even this man that we are dealing with now, Trump, is not like any other American president. This man does not play anything. He doesn't have any a kind of
there's no diplomacy whatsoever in
it's in his own style. Yes,
the first thing that comes,
and if he says he's going to do something, he's going to do it. That's one thing I fear him. That's why I fear him. And if American actually, God forbid, but if they invaded America, nothing will happen. The world will keep silent. Nobody can accuse America. Nobody can attack America. Look at what is happening. What happened in the what between China and this country, I forgot where there was a war. America was playing politics. They are being diplomatic. So what I'm saying, in essence, even though America has no right, they don't have the power, but at the same time, the moment they link it with terrorism, they will have a kind of advantage and opportunity to say that they went to Nigeria because of terrorism. And you said it, since after 2011 issue, America is not playing with terrorism again. And you have to remember that was immediately that Trump came to power, he went to Sudan and go and attack these Islamic groups. And nothing happened. Today, has anything happened? So, America, that's what I'm saying. I started that this is beyond terrorism, killing of the Christians. Because America will use certain things to make sure they know you and to deal with you. That's what I'm saying. That's why the federal government of Nigeria needs to be very careful. I remember there was a time that Professor Akiyami was warning the president Tinubu that you have to be very careful that you don't actually have any confrontation with Trump. That is not, don't do it. These are the things that we need to be very careful about. And then at the same time, you have to make sure that this thing that is happening, some people are actually engineering this thing, and there's no way it's not going to happen. A situation where APC is now becoming, trying to make Nigeria one party state. You have to be very careful. The people will not keep quiet and start looking, say that is the APC alone in Nigeria. These are the things that you have to take into consideration. You cannot be having the free day every time. You cannot be having everything on your own. Nigerian government needs to be very, very careful and make sure they find a solution to this thing and try to find, because what's our military intelligence do? They're supposed to actually give one information that what actually led to this and what the argument they are making to negotiate with the United States of America and make sure that something of this nature will not happen. It's a pity that people are suffering presently, no food, nothing to eat, people are not living a good life, people are not happy, but at the same time, in the it's a Nigerian common man.
Now, this issue has have divided Nigerians, while we have some Nigerians, especially the elite, saying that, well, whatever the situation in Nigeria, the US have no right to come into a country without any form of negotiation with the government. So it's wrong and shouldn't happen. While you have some other Nigerians, especially, will I say, the ordinary Nigerians, saying, well, they don't mind it. After all, the situation right now is dire. So if U.S. invading Nigeria is what will stop this, the dire situation right now in Nigeria, then so be it. I mean, I've even had some analysts come here right on air and brazenly said that. What part of the divide are you on?
You see, there's something you have to be very, very careful about. In the first instance, before you say that any citizen will defend his own country, that country must have been clear for him or her. Like, you know why Nigerians are saying that what America wants to let them come out? Because if the government has been performing well, if they have been doing fine, if people have been enjoying, nobody wants to die, nobody wants problem, then you say, no, we cannot, we have to stand on our right and fight America, no matter if we don't have the real leader. But in a situation where people are suffering, then you say that what did their benefit? Even when they have income, they are not enjoying anything, and when they come now, what's their benefit? To me, I will say openly that the people are suffering. So let the Nigerian government try to find solution to how to make people happy, so that if anything happens, people can stand on the side of the government every time. Because in a situation where the citizens are against their government, this type of situation is very, very disastrous and very, very alarming. And it's not something that we're supposed to allow to happen. Let people in government be realistic and be honest with themselves and ask them that fundamental question: that are we doing the right thing? Are we actually performing well? If they are doing the right thing, nobody will be against the government. Everybody will support the government, and then they would like to fight America. And even though we don't have the right, we can, by the time we start talking and say many things, but by the time the foreigners are now hearing the opinions of every Nigerian, then you see, we are already divided as back to this, as you said. As for me, people are suffering. Although, as a me, I will not say that, because I don't fear anyone, but I'm not saying the Nigerians come and attack Nigeria. Then let the federal government of Nigeria give this government go and do the bit and the right thing. That's the most important thing. I won't deceive you. It's not a solution, because you are talking about sovereignty. What is sovereignty when people are suffering? How can you say that the Nigeria will need sovereignty, that we want to stand on our own when the government is not actually doing the needful? People are not enjoying that. They are not enjoying all the benefits and resources that God gave to all of us. Only few people are enjoying. It's a Pareto. 20% enjoying 80% of the wealth of the nation. And you say people should, the minute people should come and join you. To do what? Enough is enough. Let's be realistic.
Now, since Donald Trump came into office, world leaders have been going to the White House to grovel at his feet. I mean, it seems to like that, and of course, they've been going there for different reasons, based on some of the chaos. I mean, the world was already chaotic before Donald Trump came into power, but he seemed to have made the world even much more chaotic with several international policies that, from assisting the Israeli government in the some may say genocide that's been committed in Gaza, to the war. Some people are saying it's personal and a regime change tactics that's been going on between him and Nicolas Maduro. Under the guise of drug fighting, drug trafficking. And as I said, world leaders have been going to the White House to gravel at his feet. And expectedly and not surprisingly, some African countries, some African leaders have also gone to the White House to kneel before him. You know, but Nigeria has not exactly done that. Do you think some have postulated that he's using this to attract the attention of the Nigerian leaders to also go to the White House and gravel, and to bow,
there's one thing you have to realize. Trump is quite different. His characteristics or the characters quite different from the many American presidents we have. Yeah, we have been having. When you look at him, he's all temperament. He's somebody that wants to grab anything at any point in time. He's somebody that wants to do and undo. He's someone that wants to be recognized.
He likes
you
attention.
Understand? He likes attention. He wants attention. Yeah. He wants the words, and then you have to remember. And because of that, I will not actually divulge or dismiss that statement that that maybe you want us to come, the federal government of the to come and kneel down. But that's not the issue. We are not being diplomatic in our ways of dealing with our foreign issues in Nigeria.
Because we
are not being diplomatic.
You will pardon some people that think that, because Trump is some people that say he's a very selfish person. You think he's making these threats because he particularly cares about the Christians in Nigeria?
Yeah. Well, in the first instance, you have to realize one thing, that in America, they normally find one mistake or the other to deal with any country or any individual they want to deal with.
True.
If they deal with you with either terrorism, they will deal with the drug, and then they will deal with the genocide. They won't find one thing or the other. And then you have to be very, very careful. The reason is this: the U.S. government. We need to ask one fundamental question. Is the U.S. government satisfied with the present situation of administration in Nigeria? That's one thing. And then you have to remember that at the same time, we have some people that are close to this corridor of power in the U.S. that in Nigeria, they will be feeding them so many informations, and by that, the U.S. government has just said that, yes, all this they are doing in Nigeria, no good government, nothing, and let's use that one as. You know that if you have had the government has been doing fine, I know that America is very, very careful to actually make that on time, because Nigerians, we are over the world. No matter who we do, we are over the world, and by the time we start making statements and making our presentation to outside the world, people will pity and sympathize with us.
Nigerians have their own appeal internationally.
Yes, I won't deceive you. We have our own appeal internationally, but when you see now, there's a lukewarm attitude. Nobody cares to talk about that issue. They just look at let this happen. And we need to tell ourselves the truth. The present government needs to change their attitude. The government needs to change. The people are not happy. There are bad governance in Nigeria. That's what I'm saying. If we need to be very careful as regard to this international issue. By the time people are satisfied, people are enjoying what they want to enjoy, they will actually support the government. So there's something about America. They can use anything to deal with you. And then that's why you need to be very, very careful. And one thing that very, very is important is to make sure we put our house in order in terms of good governance, in terms of taking care of our people, in terms of doing well. Because this sovereignty you are talking about, it involves what are the care the federal government or the government of that country making for the same people. Are people living fine? Are they happy? These are the things. These things go beyond, that's why I say it go beyond killing of the Christian. We know that it has been happening. And then people are now saying that everybody is now going to APC, Tinubu government is now accepting them, and people are suffering, people are dying in the northeast, in the north. These are the things people are saying, people that we don't care about the security of the country again. We only care about 2027 election. Is that what we need? What happened in 2023? We fought for something in 2023 to make the country be better off than what we are having today. But no, you have not done it and you're still looking towards 2027. We will say, forget about America. Within Nigeria, do you think we are happy? If people have opportunity to say they want to deal with Nigerian government, even they will not do it in Nigeria, please enough is not. Let's tell ourselves the reality and the real life, the real thing of life. Things need to be changed. There's need that we need to re-examine ourselves and look inwards. What are our problems? What are our challenges? That we are not doing that instead. And then we are not actually taking this thing serious. Please don't undermine this statement and Trump. They can do and undo. I'm saying it. We need to be very careful.
Now, the latest coming out of these issues that there's a fresh U.S. Congress bill has recommended targeted sanctions and other restrictive measures on individuals and entities who the U.S. lawmakers think are responsible for this violation of religious freedom in Nigeria. Now the bill names entity like Miyetti Alaka to be
Miyetti, I've read it.
The Miyetti Allah, Kautal Hure, and all that. Now the issue of U.S. trying to meddle into Nigerians' affair may have divided opinion, but I'm sure majority of Nigerians will agree with this bill. And I mean, from some of the comments I'm even seeing online right now to our show, some Nigerians are saying, I mean, these restrictions and this ban should even extend to some of our top Nigerian politicians for them to
see now. Can you see now?
Seriously.
Can you see now? You can see that Nigerians are fed up. Nigeria don't care. Although the president is very terrible and it's going to be alarming, but Nigerians, because of their situation now, they don't care what comes. It's like somebody who has nothing in life and say the world is coming. Say let there be war. Because when there's no war, I'm not happy. I'm not enjoying. You see that what is happening to some Nigerians. You understand? If Nigerians are happy, government are doing the right, they will not be writing against their government. They will not be writing against the politicians. See what people are now saying now. Because they are just making us. They are just stealing our money. They are doing nothing. Look at the government. Look at the governor. Look at the presidency. Look all of them. They are just making us. Let's face reality. Let there be a change of heart. Let's try to do something that is reasonable within the economy. Look at the way they are treating Nigerians overseas, especially in America. Sending them out, giving with them anyhow. If our country is okay, I remember vividly when I travel abroad. I travel on leisure the level. I didn't go because I'm looking for good pastor. I went there to study, and it got to stage. I said, let me go back to my country, go and serve my country. But when I came back, nothing to show for it. Only to find an entity really me. You can see my counselor, you can see my rep, you can see my government, people that have nothing on red than me. They are not the one who will controlling my destiny. Is that a country? Is that a country to fight for? Is that a country that somebody will tell me that I should resist American attack? Why? How can I die for a country? Then some people are just stealing Nigerian money and they are enjoying it. And let it be extended to anywhere it wants to be extended to. Let that sanction go to the Mr. President. Let's go to the other governors. That will be better. And that's me.
But what impact will it make? There? Because I mean, if there are visa restrictions to Nigerian politicians to US, I mean, they can also just travel to other countries. There's UK.
Thank you. They can travel to anywhere. Can travel to any. Can I tell you? That's sure they can travel to anywhere. I will give you a scenario. There was a time in 1999 or so. I don't know the MPN era when people, some of them that were in prison, we try with activity. The moment there is a sanction on some Nigerian politicians, anywhere the Nigerians see them overseas, they will deal with them. Let me tell you one thing. When the moment the year starts, the US, the one that everybody is waiting for, and majority of them, they have their assets in US. I mean, look at what happened to UK now about his children having houses in, and many of them like that, not only UK, is only the only mention because the problem has with Showore. There are a lot of them. That guy has their data, has their diary. You understand? So let it be extended. The moment America starts, it will be, and America is the police of the world, whether we like it or not. It's a police of the world. They can extend it to another country. And then we see that majority of this country have actually paid homage to Trump. So Trump can literally tell them, do the needful for Nigerians. We need it. And not because they are stealing our money is too much. It's too much. People are suffering. Let me tell you.
Well, one thing is for sure, though, if not anything, at least this pronouncement from Donald Trump is beginning to make some of our politicians sit up. Is beginning to make the government, sit up. And the last time we hear, I think the National Assembly has set up a committee to look into this genocide claim. If hope something will come out of it, and of course, as expected, a lot of Nigerians are really pessimistic about the outcome of this.
Maybe that will make some of our people to sit tight, especially our leaders, because the time has come for us to actually do the needful. Because what kind of committee are they setting up? I don't know idea of all these things that's going in the northern part of the country. As well, some of them they are bigger, they are closer to all these northern states where these problems are actually happening, and they are seeing with themselves. We need to have somebody. We need to have something that will open that will make our government to be alert to their duties. They don't know their responsibility, what they stand for. They just believe that they can just do and Nigerians are solving. And then when you look at this situation now, I will say that I just pray that it will not go beyond that threat. It should not be something that will become realistic, because Nigerians will survive. The average Nigerian will survive. That's my hope. Because at the end of the day, these people are stealing our money. More than like you said, at the initial stage they will run away. They are saying that the members will catch them. But who are the citizens? They have nothing. They have not enjoyed anything. So I believe what is happening now is for the government to go back and sit down and go back to the drawing board and see what they can do to make life so interesting and enjoyable for Nigerians, rather than this sovereign is getting too much. The shift is too much. That's my own perception.
Professor Adigboye, guys, always a pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was Raymond Adigboyega, a professor of accounting, banking, and finance at British American University, Florida, USA. And of course, as you heard him, he's also a current affairs and public affairs analyst. Okay, it's time to open the phone lines. Time for you to have your say, make your contributions, and the number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Again, 0700 903 903 903 and 003 692 9933. Again, 0803 692 9933. You can also call or text us via WhatsApp, and our WhatsApp line is 081 717 56338. Again, 081 717 56338. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to VOP. Tell us where you're calling from, please.
My name is James calling from Pavio.
Okay, go ahead, sir. Talk to us.
Okay. You see, like the current the professor I just speak now before I left the studio. You see, like me personally, I know why the reason is the situation of the country that made me send my family to my village. And here in Lagos now, I'm doing nothing, wandering left, right, up and down because of the situation of the country. So whatsoever the American government want to do with the country called Nigeria, I think I don't care.
Wow.
As long as the situation will be settled for the rest of my generation, my kids will live fine, even if myself I die.
Wow. But do you know, whenever the U.S. interfere in the internal affairs of any country, the country never remains the same again? I mean, there are lots of examples. The situation gets even worse than what was initially there.
Okay, what about when they were saying, oh, probably there were some other soldiers that were trying to form a coup, and what about if it was a coup that happened? Will the country, will the situation of the country still remain the same? So definitely they are coming for the betterment of the next generation, if not this one. So if actually the current government or the previous government has been taking care of, leaders have been taking care of things, will the situation get to this point? Will they have a voice?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for your contribution.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Numbers to call 0700-903-903-903 and at 0803-692-9933. A WhatsApp line 081-717-56338. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to VOP. Tell us where you're calling from, please.
I'm calling from Apapa.
Okay, Apapa. Go
This is
ahead.
John.
Okay.
It's to welcome and gentlemen, because this never happened to. The one of my brother, I'm a native of Kaba, is going to kill this called bandit. It's a car. They kill him. The same father. They killed my brother. Now the shooting death is dead. So what are they saying? Because it didn't happen to them. Let them come. If they do something that they want to do it, let them come now. Having this coup succeeded. What are you going to see now? So let them come. Because it didn't happen to them. It didn't happen to their family. Carry our money, just spend that money with their family, their children. Are we fools?
Okay. Thank
Are
you.
we fools?
Thank you.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, Solomon.
Yes, so welcome to VOP. Tell us where you're calling from, please.
Okay. You see, your analyst
your
in
name,
the studio
your name.
there,
What's your name? Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
my name is Babu, and I'm calling from Oshodi.
Okay.
Are you with me?
I'm with you. Go ahead, sir.
Good. So, fine. Your analyst, he said the mind of the people. Even I have some things to, but he explained it in a nutshell that everybody will understand.
Okay.
God bless him. I sent a text to you.
Okay.
You see, anybody that is against the American soldiers coming to Nigeria to come and rescue us, the first son of that family will die.
Hey, oh,
I'm
please.
telling you.
No. Let's not go there, please. No. Stop that, please. Please, no cursing, please. I know we're going through a lot and we're emotional, but please, no cursing, please. I beg you. We're allowed to have different opinion without having to start insulting people, curse and mudslinging. Please let's be mature in our contributions, else I'm going to court. I'll probably even block your line. Please. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. Tell us where you're calling from, please.
My name is Peter.
Okay, Peter, go ahead, sir.
I thought that Nigerian politicians are campaign. Right? All of them are really fantastic. From the ordinary I'm 100% support of it. But America, I know how America works. Before America say that they are going to do this, and they have done that already. Don't be surprised that the American Navy are in Nigeria now, right? But nobody is aware because we don't have military that has advanced technology
Okay.
to take with us. Yes, but I remember 2013, I came here. There was a time when the US Navy arrived in Apapa. They stayed more than 1 minute. Even Nigeria Navy couldn't detect their whereabouts. It is when they came up that the Nigerian Navy detected
Okay. But we're losing you. I can hardly hear you now. I'm losing you.
Can Can you hear me clearly? Can you hear me?
Okay. Can please round up.
Okay. I think the Prime Minister want to do anything. Them to protect us. They are maybe in Nigeria right now.
Okay.
Them to protect because
We're losing you. Sorry, we have to cut you and pick other calls. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to VOP. Tell us in where you're calling from, please.
Yeah, please, I welcome the Trump fashion, and if I will give advice to my president, if I will start doing more of the first list, all those lists that they release, they will begin to call those, they will begin to deal with all those people. Keep them off, keep the expense off, keep them, let them start begin to see them, let Nigeria see that yes, this government is working. And that is my opinion, that is my own advice for our dear president before America will come on board. Thank you. This is from the state.
Okay, thank you. Let's see if we can read some messages before continuing with the call. Good afternoon, souls. I was expecting you to announce the breaking news of the arrival so I can offer them fresh wine. I arranged with bushmeat. Sheikot from Itire. Okay, Sheikot. Okay, Baba, you they talk of which Muslim they killed. Do you have evidence? Well, we do have evidence actually. There have been some Muslims being killed. So let's. I mean, we know that Christians are being killed. That's for sure. But there are Muslims too being killed. But as I said before, now we don't have a proper statistic of the ratio. We don't know the number of Christians being killed as opposed to the number of Muslims being killed. But we know both. Religion have been affected, and obviously when Boko Haram started, they were killing Muslims that don't believe in their brand of Islam, you know, the extreme brand of Islam. So as they were killing Christians, they were also killing Muslims they think were infidel, in quote. So yes, both religions have been affected. There's been quite a few evidence of that. Good afternoon, the man of wisdom. Did you observe that since Donald Trump made the CPC pronouncement, the master strategist and his incompetent cabinet has been very apprehensive? I never knew they can be this giddy. It gives me great joy to hear President Trump this morning on your station. President Trump has never addressed the issue of terrorism since he entered into office. Please help remind President Trump to use his opportunity to unravel our president's CV. He came back from Mafuluku Oshodi. Thank you very much. He came back. Good afternoon, it's Adia Mikamoro from Banana Island, Lagos. President Trump was quick to condemn the imaginary Christian genocide in Nigeria, but openly supporting the glaring Muslim genocide in Gaza. In 2023 alone, 27,300 people were victims of gun violence in America. In that year, that was 656 mass shooting. Good afternoon, Solomon Ofem. To be honest with you, there are Christian genocide in Nigeria, but it could have been managed properly if we are serious about it. There's been violence and conflicts in Nigeria affecting various communities, including Christians. The country's complex issues involve ethnic, religious, and resource-based tensions. Specific incidents have led to loss of lives and displacement. For accurate info, look into reports from organizations like Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch, which provide more context. May God help us, Mr. Gumbiyi Edimo. I agree with you, Mr. Gumbi. That's actually the issue here. The issue spans across different. It's quite complex. They've been ethnic. They've been religious. There's also been resource-based. You know, if you take into cognizance the Fulani herdsmen attack, they're trying to manage the feeding of their cows, and by so doing, they trample into a lot of these communities, farming communities, and in several of those times, even killing the farmers in the name of wanting to use these farming communities to feed their cows. That's actually resource-based tensions. Good afternoon, Solomon. There is no need to waste energy holding press conference with every decanary on this genocide issue. Federal government should start from liberating those villages and towns in Plateau and Benue State, taken over by the indigenous habitats by killer herders. The owners of the land must be returned to their ancestral land. Who are those responsible for killings in the north? Can we have a head count of churches and mosques burnt in the north? Let's start from there to know if there is Christian genocide in Nigeria or not. Ancelot Anwebonwa from Alagbado. I also agree with you, Ancelot. I mean, the data collection in Nigeria is terrible. Even in the world of information technology, even in the world of social media, it's still been very difficult in Nigeria to gather statistics and accurate data. So most times what we can postulate as, on our personalities is to, what we can do is just to postulate and talk based on the few informations we have on ground. On the bill of religion freedom, the US is right on this. We should stop deceiving ourselves, because I grew up in the north. There is nothing like religious freedom in the north. On the issue of genocide, well, if you observe it well, the US is only concerned in the middle belt, which is predominantly a Christian zone. They don't care about the southeast or the core Muslims, because those ones have no religion coloration. But the whole blame is on the president, who keeps playing politics with insecurity just because of his own political ambitions. Look, those he appointed as defense ministers and NSA are all politicians. John from Ijaniki. Thank you very much, John. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Solomon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to VOP. Tell us the name where you're calling from, please.
I'm Edward calling from Sango.
Okay, Edward, go ahead, sir.
On this issue of America coming in, you see, anybody who did not support America coming is enemy to the nation. You see, if our government is the one that telling us truth, they know that during the whole of 8 years of Buhari, among all of them in APC, there's no one that will give federal government tactical points to tackle insecurity. And that 8 years how they have wasted it, which this present government said they will start from where Buhari stopped. Then now, they have all machineries to tackle this terrorism. They did not do it. So all these things they are doing, even though they want to start it now, it's too late, because 8 years plus 2 years plus is 10 years plus, and the life is being wasted. And look at many people they put displaced in IDP camp. Had it been there, the people that hear the people's cry, they will know what to do. And the government knows it, that protecting lives and property is number one on their list, which they have overlooked. So, and they will know now that this America, they have all intelligence, and before they come into Nigeria, they must have gone to see the institution that will authorize them to come in. They are not the kind of people that will just come in. And what they said they want to do is to wipe terrorism. So why should it be that people will say make they don't come? Is it that people want terrorists to continue? Because people killing Nigeria are strangers and taking our land. So let the American come, give them chance, let them use tactical weapons to fish these people out. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Solomon. I greet you.
I greet you too. Welcome to.
Yeah, my brother. Even if I just stop playing, man, I thought the Trump has arrived. Honestly, because to me, I can't even wait on it. It's just to me, as I said, it now was something that I'll be alright.
Okay.
See, my brother. Let's not
tell us the name. Tell us the name where you're calling from. Please.
Okay, my name is Matthew, calling from Ikorodu.
Okay, Matthew from Ikorodu.
Let us not deceive ourselves. Let us not deceive ourselves. In Saudi Arabia, this is their hard issue. Shikau Gumi went to Saudi Arabia. They say, Oga, we don't want terrorists in our country. Go back to your country. They're chasing out of Saudi Arabia. And these are the man that has been talking all manner of rubbish in his mouth. It's not that he's a military man. He's bloody civilian, talking nonsense, and no one is talking. Even when see that when you can as a farmer, you can't affect your farm. This one I listen to news that farmers are begging government to come and intervene. That they so they will go to farm and affect their crop. That the bandit is threatening them not to come. That they come or they don't say they will kill them. And you are telling me that there is peace in Nigeria, there is no genocide in Nigeria. Please, sir, let's not deceive ourselves. If they will come, let them pick Gumi the person. They should pick because he's the sponsor of this terrorist in Nigeria. He's his voice, and he's very ruthless. And he's doing this thing. It's not about people to say they should not provoke the bandits in a country that we find about 200 million players. One man is coming that you should not provoke them that has been killing people. Please, Trump should come. No.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to VOP. Tell us where you're calling from.
AB from Epe.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, concerning the genocide issue, Christian genocide, it's not right, okay? But that doesn't mean Trump should come and invade. In fact, it is not possible. For those that think Trump will come and invade Nigeria, it's not possible. Even if they come, okay, they are only going to come and attack those terrorists, not the presidency. Because I want this presidency to come back and complete Calabar Expressway, Nelfont, Renewed Hope Initiative, all the infrastructural development. In fact, when this man finish, they should set up a lab, all right, when he grow and old. Put his brain in a building and study the vibes that come from his brain. Because a lot of
I can't help but laughing.
It is to his credit that we
the
have
refineries.
The refinery. When every other person, every other state abandoned, rejected the Dangote's offer, he called Dangote to come and brought him. You understand? This man has a lot of things in his brain. Look at the Development Commission in the southeast, southwest, all over. In fact, there's something they are pursuing in the assembly now, reserve bill for women and youth. I want that to come. He's the only one that can do it. No any other person. So
okay.
I pray he has the Awolowo spirit and Abiola spirit backing him, and God himself backing him. He will succeed.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, that's an interesting one. Hello.
Hello, the wise man, Solomon.
Yes, so welcome to VOP. Tell us in the way you're calling from, please.
This is Macaulay from Napoli Station.
Okay, Macaulay, go ahead.
Yes, when the judgment of God comes, no one escapes it. This Trump intervention now, is the God intervention trying to sanitize this wickedness of bloodshed in Nigeria. Please, what is wrong with this government of Nigeria that doesn't want somebody to head them out? That has been my question every day. Is it that the people that committing this thing in this guy that is non-state actors are doing this? Why must they complex? If you go to pool and check how many Nigerians want this thing to happen, that almost 95% of Nigerians will welcome Trump with all heart. So that is like this government is not doing well. I want Trump to come now. Please. Call him, please. We can't wait to see him. It's all overdue. You guys see the human beings are being slaughtered because there are people that are being killed. That is why they are being facing genocide. That's no genocide. That's making in Nigeria.
Okay.
Yes. God is helping to intervene and sanitize rubbish actions in Nigeria politics.
Okay. Thank you. Let's take a break and read more messages. Please let American come. We Nigerians are suffering. Oracle from Orile. Good afternoon, VOP and your guest, Ikena from Ikorodu. What we should know is during Goodluck Jonathan PDP time, Tinubu, Amechi Buhari, and others went to US to report the government. Then now the question is, has the killing stopped? The killing Tinubu and other APC and Nigerian complained of 12, 11 years back. Has the killing stopped? If it has not stopped, don't think this is what Americans can be monitoring that made US to make up their mind over terrorism in Nigeria. Your guests have said it all. If the life of Nigerian matters to the government, what is going on will not happen. Americans are seeing the bandits and terrorists brandishing AK-47 and 49 negotiating with government. They see everything. We cannot hide it. US come, we are welcome. You are welcome anytime. Good afternoon, Mr. Solomon. Your analyst, God Almighty bless him and his family. He has set the mind of people, Mr. Babu. Please, they should come and save this country. America, we need you. Godwin from Ikotun Egbe. Good afternoon, Mr. Soul. Please, what you benefited for Nigeria. Please, what you benefited for being a Nigerian citizen. You see, I support America to come and help and end genocidal killings in Nigeria. Emmanuel Akubo. The first caller summarized it all. If they can come and scatter everything, let them come. The resources we claim we have are not even useful to us. God's stride from Idimo. King Solomon, God help me to congratulate Dr. Good afternoon, Solomon. On Trump's statement, in fact, I will say those opposing his statement are hypocrites. Okay, I'm not going to read the other part of it. It's this disgruntled element has been terrorizing the nation for a decade, but our government cannot stop it. And now, someone who don't like the killing stands to assist Nigeria, but evil ones started painting it to be bad move. But we are wise enough to know the meaning from Babalola Williams Magodo. Solomon, we should ask ourselves in Nigeria, why are Nigerian leaders busy defending the terrorists? Please say me well to your guest, that wonderful Professor Leo from Governor's Road. Good afternoon, my dear Solomon, the wise man from God. Okay, I'll take that. God bless you richly for your good job and wisdom plus understanding. Nigerian rulers are not serious. They put themselves there by force, by all means and crooked means, full of lies. No conscience in any of them, poses with evil spirits of destruction. The conscience that God put in human beings, they have lost theirs outright. There is happenings in the countries beyond human resources. What is happening rather in Nigeria is beyond human reasoning. God bless the real Nigeria. Julius from Isheri. My name is Onyechege. The media is under reporting this genocide in Nigeria. We all know that both Christians and Muslims are being killed, but majority of Christians have been killed. Let's say the fact. I'm disappointed in Nigerian pastors and Christian organizations for not coming out to face the government, just like the prophets of old. Good afternoon, Solomon and the Prophet Solomon Asika and the Professor Solomon Asika from Mushin. You can see now the fire brigade approach by the government is fighting insecurity, which has been bedeviling our nation for a while now, because President Trump has said enough is enough. In the southeast, there are assassins disguising themselves as unknown gunmen going on rampaging, and the government can't unmask this individual. The Nigerian government obviously knows one or two things about who is sponsoring these terrorists, and they choose to do nothing about it. Let them remember that there is life after death. We all go jam together for the other side when the time comes. Master Uchechukwu Emmanuel Chiano from Ejigbo. Okay, let's pick more calls. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. Where are you calling from?
Okay, America coming to hate Nigeria.
Your name.
My name is Weze, coming from Delaware State.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
For America to come and hate Nigeria, it is very, very good. It's very, very good. and they will not use because of their doing Calabar Coastal Road. They say let the man stay to complete with the work. If they come and see say the president hand there for the killing, let them hold everybody. You see, let them hold everybody. If they come see say in hand there, the people where they work for and they do that thing and in there where you notice and you not do anything, let them hold everybody. Let them hold everybody.
Okay.
That's the only thing I'm saying.
Thank you.
And that coastal road will not help us. Let them do content, the country there, so let them put to work, food, now we want, and light.
Okay.
And the road we will have, let them repair it.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
the only thing.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Nigeria has become a country of particular concern, according to President Trump. For me, what Mr. Trump said is true. There are parts of North where Christians are not even allowed to preach publicly. Queen from Oshodi. Thank you very much, Queen. Hello. Oh, what's going on? Okay. Good afternoon. Most of the politicians are bloodsuckers. They enjoy seeing Nigeria being killed. This is a squid game for them. They sit in the secret room dining and watching how Nigerians fight for their lives and yet being killed. This is how they catch their fun and make money. Do you remember the previous massive massacre? The president was so reluctant to visit them, just as he have remembered he have different armed forces. So as we have different killers, Boko Haram, ISWAP and all like that. All these terrorists was made for different missions. I'll hold it here. Good afternoon once again, Mr. Solomon. Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello, Solomon.
Yes, sir. Welcome to VOP.
Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. Tell us the name where you're calling from, please.
My name is Akodiba. I'm calling from Apapa.
Your name is who, sorry?
Akodiba is my name. I'm calling
Okay.
from Apapa.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Solomon, please, I want to be logical this afternoon. We are told Nigeria is a sovereign country, that America cannot invade Nigeria. That is understandable. But the people who are telling us that America is a sovereign country, so the bandits who we are told that they are not Nigerians have invaded Nigeria, a sovereign country in quotes, and they are killing Nigerians. But America, who is coming to rescue Nigerians, which the government cannot rescue, cannot invade Nigeria and kill the people who are killing Nigerians. Solomon, who is deceiving who here? We are claiming that we are sovereign country, America cannot come, but those who we are told that they are not Nigerians have invaded Nigerians. We have agreed that they are killing both Christians and Muslims, and the government is looking at them. Just look at in that direction. Who is deceiving who here? Are we serious people at all?
Well,
So now,
hello, sir.
Yes, I'm with you, sir.
You would understand that there are serious concerns because of antecedents. But every other country that US have actually gone in under the guise of we're trying to help this country. Do you know what has become of this country? Mention one country that US has gone into and this country has remained the same. That is the fear.
I was told that America went into Tunisia. Is Tunisia in crisis now? I was told that America went into...
They didn't go into Tunisia guns blazing. They went to Libya guns blazing. And what has become of Libya now?
No, but there was a time they tagged Tunisia as a country of particular concern, and they went in there.
Yeah, but they didn't go guns
blazing. Are they in crisis now?
They didn't go guns blazing. That's the fear.
And I was also told that America went into Vietnam or something like that. Are they in crisis now? As a matter of fact, is Vietnam not one of the super industrialists in the world now? Okay, let's turn it the other way around, please. The people who are killing Nigerians, are we better off now that we are claiming that, Nigeria is a sovereign country, that nobody can come in? Good and fine, nobody can come in. But what about the people who are in to kill Nigerians? What about that? So I'm only imploring the government to do the needful, to secure the life and properties, which that is the primary concern. If in truth there is sincerity of purpose, I think this is time for them to wake up.
Okay.
We are sovereign country and we should be who we claim we are, which is a sovereign country. We should try to protect both Christians and Muslims and properties, and even those who come to sojourn in our country, they should be safe as we are safe when we travel to UK and the rest of other places.
Okay, thank you.
Do you understand me? Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, it is almost time for us to go. Let's quickly read one or two messages before. Good afternoon, King Solomon. My observation with the U.S. sanction in Nigeria, I think, is because of the alleged coup in Nigeria. Because of it happening, they lost a lot and they don't want that to happen. But for we, the Nigerian citizens, are tired with these greedy politicians in Nigeria. Will they die with all the money they are stealing? Nothing like God help us again. Our destiny is in our hands. Those tribalistic people who know them now, those tribalistic people who know them now, them they beg for everywhere now. T. Chris, my name. Thank you very much, T. Chris. Good afternoon, Solomon. Since Trump made the statement, I have not heard from Wike, Bayo Nanuga, and Dave Umahi because it is not Peter Obi that issued the statement. God has indirectly heard the prayers of Nigerians. Do you see the way they are running up and down because Trump has spoken, but we have been shouting since no one is listening? Good afternoon, Solomon. Argument is unnecessary. Whether the Christians or Muslim pagan is even right to kill any Nigerian citizens, just like people supporting these criminals has an agenda. If the terrorists are killing both religions, it's not to come together and agree that US should come and take out the nonsense. Why speaking for them? Adoche from Satellite Town. No data of killings in Nigeria, and Trump is telling us the statistics, yet we are disputing. I am happy about ECP of the Miyetti Allah because they are the one that contributes money to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu and vow to deal with him decisively. Please tell me, and from the other side, what is going to court or the in DSS custody till date, including Gumi. Even 2 days ago, there was another attack in Benue State. Remember that God used a Scottish man to liberate Ghana. J. Rawlings. Let Trump help us do the needful with the terrorists. Let us stop deceiving ourselves. George from AJ City. Good afternoon, August Sulu. The fear of Trump is the beginning of wisdom in Nigeria. Let the presence of God come. No one can stop it. Chinonso from Ladikpo. Moshin, thank you very much. Ikena from Ikorodu VOP, I put it to you and Nigeria to tell you that America has the data of what they are saying. What is happening in Nigeria? Nigeria radio and TV journalists don't have the data, but Americans has more information than we in Nigeria. I don't know about that, but hey. Good afternoon, Chisrell from Amuwo Dolphin. We need to tell ourselves the truth. Everything is going wrong at this moment. Good afternoon, Mr. Solomon. Americans are not coming to kill Muslims for killing Christians, but to kill the killers. What's the problem with that? Let them come. As for China, they should wait. We need America for now, where China since. And for Gumi, the Commander General of Northern America, his time is over. No more negotiation. Luwe Agbo Sunday from Air Force Base, Ikeja. Solomon, I don't really know what's wrong with our people. Now they are discussing whether it's Christian genocide or not. The fact remains that we have terrorists killing Nigerians en masse for no good reason, and our government do not have the will to stop it. Now we have the president of US trying to intervene for those people suffering from this gruesome killing, and some people still have the guts to be discussing whether it's Christians or Muslims. Now, wow, thanks Vincent aka Botwai from Mushi. They should not come tomorrow or the day after. They should not come later today, but now. She called from it. Sorry for those calling. There is no more time for us to pick your calls. It's almost time for us to go. I'm just trying to read the messages I have here as fast as possible so that I'll sign off. Good afternoon, Solomon the King. Solomon, we are a country of pretenders. Please go to Benue, Niger, Kogi, Plateau, Kwara, and so many other places are Christian states. So as for the fact they killed few Muslims just to deceive the world, it's quite unfortunate. How can the responsible government tell us that he will continue to How can a responsible government tell us that he will continue where Buhari stops, knowing that Buhari was a disaster and disgrace? Trump, we are waiting for you now. We know too well that there are Boko Haram in government. As for today, oh God, arise and trouble those that trouble Nigerians. Mayor from Ikotu Egbe. The man that said they should study someone's brain is drooling. Can you imagine? This is why this country is stunted in growth. Do you know how many hangover paid? Do you know how much hangover paid? It's business for the president, and he's not ready to fix Nigeria. America should come. Okay. Good afternoon, Solomon. Talk is very cheap. If the president has the political will and almighty to stop insecurity, why has he kept mute and behave as if his hands were tied? Nigerian, please tell me who did this to us. We are watching to see what the government will do now that Trump is trying to take action. To death from Miyetti. Good morning, VOP FM. It's afternoon, actually. My advice to the president is please return all those people that are in IDP camp. Return them to their land. They should start killing the Boko Haram and headers. Now I know the pastors are supporting these things. They are just fighting for their stomach. Sorry, I'm not going to call some of the pastors' name you're saying here. EDC from Ogun State. Thank you very much. Okay, it's time for us to go. Thank you very much for your contributions. I'll be right back tomorrow. And the program is Matters, and station is Voice of the People, VOP 90.3 FM. You can follow me on IG at SoloFem1 and at Twitter SoloFem. There is no one this time. You can also follow VOP on all our social media handles, VOP903FM, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at VOP903FM. I am Solomon of FM. Good afternoon.